Howdy folks, TJ here. I received a little ditty from Jay Mundy, and I wanted to do a little bit of an unboxing. I've already taken it out of the main envelope. I actually alerted him a few days ago saying, hey, a rogue package arrived from you. This is a different size package. Normally his are a little squarish, a little thickness to them, and in the past they've been video games. This looks more like a, it looks like this. It looks like a book of some kind. So let me read off. I haven't really paid attention to what's on here, other than I do see the name Retro Gamer. That was such large text I could view it. But he also included a little letter. I got an itchy shin today. I think I got bug bites or something. Okay, he sent me a little note in there, and he says, hey TJ, a little Throne reading material. Cheers, Jay. He must know that I'm on the throne a lot and I like to read. And that my reading is of magazines. I'm not a good book reader unless I really get involved. Like when I started learning about Specky, I purchased, what was it called? Something Sunshine. It was a story about Sir Clive. And I read that whole book. That's amazing for me. But there's not too many books that I read. I'm more of a peruser. I like to peruse. I got spit all over my glasses. I like to peruse magazines. I like pictures. So let's open this up. So let me show you the cover first, and then we'll figure out what the heck it is here. Is this a magazine? I'm not quite sure, but here's the front of it, and here's the back of it. And this says, exclusive gift inside 2025 calendar, the art of the ZX Spectrum Isometric 3D games. And oh my God, am I terrible at isometric games. It's the whole Cubert thing where you gotta move. A trick is you kind of hold the joystick weird, so you move in the right direction. Your brain tells you and it moves right. But if you hold it in a normal position, you jump off the cliff or you jump off the Cubert box things or whatever. So isometric games give me that same hard issue in my brain. So anyway, okay. Can I read it with my glasses around? I'm not very good at reading. I've got those bifocally things, but I don't use them right because I can't see still. Okay, where am I? The Retro Gamer, the essential guide to classic games. It says old, though. There's a big word, old. Is that because we're old? Hardware reviews, Evercade Alpha. I've heard of the Evercade. I don't know such a thing. Ultimate Guide, Stunt Race, FX, Double Dragon, Revive. Also inside Rival School, United by Fate. So it's a video game, Retro Gamer. But games that I'm clueless about because I'm old Atari, old Sinclair, but they consider Nintendo and probably some Xbox stuff retro because it kind of is now, but is older 70s retro is 80s retro and 90s just retro. There's 3 levels of retro. And if you're 4 levels of retro, you're freaking a punch card. Dunk, dunk, dunk. There's some of you watching this right now that are punch cardians. That's a great name, punch cardians. I'm gonna use that. I should trademark that. 20 years World of Warcraft. I've never played World of Warcraft. That's a high-tech game to me. The Smash M-Morphka. Redefined as genre. I like pissing my wife off saying genre. I say genre, like the refrigerators. I don't know if I even started this recording. And Jay's probably saying, yes, you started it. But it's your videos that I get confused and confused. And see, I can't even speak. And then I start and I talk for 20 minutes and then I didn't start the record. I'm going to check because I feel something. Jay I started it. That's good. But Jay's a shifty son of a bitch. And he's out to screw me around. I know it. But he sends me neat things, so he's not out to screw me around. But then again, maybe he is. Maybe he's slowly poisoning me. I keep telling my wife, all my friends, if I all of a sudden one day kick the bucket, it's my wife slowly poisoning me. Don't we all men think that? The making of The Thing inside the cult horror game. I didn't even know there was that game. Tekken. I've heard the name Tekken before, but I've never played Tekken. Is that a game? Katsushiro Harada on the combat and characters of the legendary Iron Fist tournament. So this is a protective sheath over everything, because in this, it must be a calendar too. I got a fur ball. So the backside says, exclusive gift, ZX Spectrum art calendar. And I'm guessing that's why Jay has sent me this, because he knows I love the ZX Specky. So there's a calendar that we're going to look through. Then there's also other stuff in here. World of Warcraft turns 20. See, 20 is not retro to me. But I guess it is if I go by the 1990. 90s are retro. 2000, sorry, you're not in the retro world. Retro is 90s. Retro is the 80s. And retro is the 70s. And retro is punch cards. Okay, so I've got to slit, this top's got a, I don't want to, oh, it peels. It peels. I was going to cut it with a scissor, but I think this is appealing. Appeal. Perfect word. I'm trying to open this up so I can reuse the sheath. Reuse your sheath. It makes me think of that Prince. I don't want to go there. I was thinking of a Prince song about Trojans, some abused. Jesus. It's not even Friday, it's Tuesday, and my mind's in the gutter. Okay, I'm taking this out of the protective sheath. Sorry, Jay. You know my videos are typically wonky. You're probably laughing, though. Yeah, I know you. So inside here, is this guy in the front Tekken? What's this? Or is this characters? Maybe it's Tekken. I've never played it. So sorry if I didn't play the game. But inside here, okay, calendar. So he put a Post-it note in here. So there's a Post-it note conveniently placed here. It's probably letting me know that's the page you need to thumb through, big boy. And then when you go there, it is the home brewer's kit. Oh, that's probably, no, because he slipped the calendar in there. Oh, no, there is some specky. Oh, my God. I don't know if he watches my videos. He's probably too popular. He's kind of GQ. He's a stud, and he doesn't need sleeves. But some of you may know this guy right here. I'm not going to say his name, but he's a SpedX Next, a ZX Specky Next person of fame and fortune. And he's sexier than hell, I'm going to say it. So hopefully he watches this video and gets he probably doesn't. He's a programmer, he's busy, but there's all sorts of stuff in here. That's cool. And it talks about his games. And one of his games is Warhawk. And we'll leave it at that. So I've got plenty of reading material, and I get to learn about video games that I am clueless about, because I know some Atari, some ZX Specky now, but anything from, when you start getting into the Nintendos and all those type of thing, Xboxes, I don't know my thing. So here is the Retro Gamer 2025 calendar. Now this is, I'm already into March now, so I better look at some of these. So and these are isometric ones. These isometric pisses me off. I'll say it. They're hard. So here's one of the calendar. This is January. And then, I just played this one. This one pisses me off. I never even saw Barnaby. Only Barnaby I've ever seen is the 1970s Barnaby TV show. Not Barney, the purple dragon, but Barnaby. What the hell's his name? Barnaby. He's a detective guy, I think, right? I don't know. It sounds right. Barnaby. Okay, so there's that one. I just recently played that game, and I never found any of the brothers. It was Bobby Bearing, and that game pissed me off. I get pissed off a lot. Okay, now we're in the March. And it's in March. Hey, this guy looks like Batman. Here's March. How fun. I'm going to plug this in my computer room here so I can look, and every time I look at it, feel a little bit more pissed off because I can't play isometric games. Okay, this game I am clueless about. Is there a game called Life 04? Never heard of it. There's a lot of things I haven't heard of. Life 04, okay. I'm going to have to research that. Well, no, is that the game called Life 04? I just see the word Life 04. Maybe that's part of the game. I mean, what's the name of the game? I don't know what the name of the game is. Fairlight, The Edge. Okay, the names are right here in the calendar. So it's Fairlight. Life 04. You're going, TJ, there's no game called that. May, this one's Night Lore. Okay. Now, June is my birthday. What do we got for June? Highway Encounter. Never played it. I didn't realize there were so many isometric games. But I should, because there's like 27,000 Specky Next games. Somebody was at Martin in my Sinclair Society Facebook group, said, TJ, I'm surprised you never played this particular game I posted about. And I go, well, there are 20,000 plus games. And then somebody else came on and said, well, I've got 26,700 and something games downloaded. It's kind of like, good Lord, that's a lot of games. Okay, so there's this. What was this one? This was June. Okay, so June was Highway Encounter. Then we've got July, Hydro Fool. At least I think it said Fool. Is it Pool or Fool? Fool with an F, I think. Okay, that's July. And then we have Inside Outing. Never heard of it. And then we've got September. This one I haven't played yet, believe it or not, but I need to because every Specky game person has played Ant Attack, but I've never played it. That I remember. I'm pretty sure I'd remember ants because ants piss me off. I'm so easily pissed off. October, Quasitron. Oh, I'm pretty sure I played Quasitron. And again, there was lots of foul language abused because of this game. And then wait, that's October. Okay, I went through, where's November? Oh, gee, I went right to December. November, who's a pretty boy then? What the hell? I shouldn't have said that. Movie Imagine Software. Oh boy, I've never heard of this game, and I'm not quite sure I want to play it now. Hopefully my unboxings are fun. Because I just go off the cuff and I say shit all the time. Now this one here, Head Over Heels, I played December. Obviously that's Christmas. I love Christmas. I love the holidays, and so Head Over Heels. And then it has a retro gamer and 2026 planner for you people that actually plan in advance. So how cool is that? Thank you very much, Mr. Jay Mundy, for sending me that. I'll hang it up here in my little home office / man cave, and I'll enjoy reading the book or magazine. And thanks for sending me that. I really appreciate it. And now let's see. I'm going to do an Al Bundy here and fold this book underneath my shoulder because I have something I got to go attend to. I'll let your minds go with that. See you later.